The other ones yet. Want to make sure we live. Peace and blessings to the family. We're going live right now with our official launch show for the Workforce Reset Academy, right? The Skool community where you can go inside right now. It's free. Use the materials, use the tools, use the resources in there, download the downloadable material, thumb around with it and see what's available for you right now that can help you, right? My name is Jabbar Brown, for all who don't know. I got a extensive work career. I started as a young man working in the United States workforce since I was about 12 years old. Always had a summer job for the most part. Started off, working my way up through working class America. And, eventually at some point I resigned and came out to become an entrepreneur full time, but it didn't always start off that way for me. And I know we see a lot of narrative online with, entrepreneurship and business ownership and generational wealth and, getting to this money and getting to this bag, and all of that's necessary, right? It's a necessary responsibility, especially for us as men, that we follow that same path so that we have leverage and that we are able to create a legacy within our family and future generations of offspring that we have in our family. However, everybody doesn't come from money and everybody don't start off like that, right? Everybody don't come from money and everybody don't start off like that. And I believe, it's a lot of, so the church community and the spirituality community gets a bad rap because they, practice what we would consider prosperity preaching, right? When you see the preacher only preaching about getting money and only preaching about being blessed from a financial perspective, or primarily preaching about getting money, or primarily preaching about being blessed from a financial perspective, we would consider him a prosperity preacher. Hello, we would consider that man a prosperity preacher, right? But on the alternative, when we have entrepreneurs and other social media influencers and all they talk to you about is getting money, and a lot of them really ain't even getting money, but that's just, my perspective on it. But all of these people talk to you only about getting money, but they never giving you the full scope of not everybody is gonna start out on that level. Everybody is not gonna start out with money. You're not gonna start out already having resources and connections and contacts and skills and all of these things that you need to actually get going and start moving in the right direction, right? That's where we come in at, Workforce Reset, right? We talking to the working class American who knows that what you're doing right now, it may be good enough for you, right? A job is not all bad. Working where you at right now may be good enough for you. You just need to make a few adjustments. Or working where you're working at right now may not be good for you at all. And if you need to do a full 360, we able to help you with that too. But we don't discriminate on you because you're not an entrepreneur right now. We don't down you and disparage you because you haven't found your way into entrepreneurship and because you see the value in having a job. Nowadays, man, they'll beat you up for having a job, but then they beat you down for not having one too, and you can't win for losing. Right? Nowadays, people will beat you up and down. If you got a job, they beat you up. Man, why you working that job, man? Why you don't quit that job? That job ain't shit. Then if you don't have a job, man, I don't believe you ain't got no money, man. You broke. It's 2025. You ain't a millionaire yet. You ain't got your business. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. Hold on, fam. I want to make sure that I got the camera working right. Right? It's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. Right? If you work, they down you because you work on a job and you're not an entrepreneur. If you don't work, then they down you because you ain't even at least got a job. Man, it's bad enough you ain't an entrepreneur yet, but then you ain't even got a job at all. So now you just a bum, you's a nobody, you's a scrub. Shout out to TFC, right? So the Workforce Reset Academy is for that reason right there. It's for that individual who sees the value in having a job, and now you wondering, how do I make the job work for me? And now you wondering, man, I'm cool with the job for real. If I get this job and I work the job the way that I expect to, I can still have all the things in my life that I need to have. I just need to understand how to leverage the job into generational wealth. I need to understand how to leverage the job into having a nice car. I need to understand how to leverage the job into starting my business. I need to understand how to leverage the job into getting my home, into getting my investment property, right? These are all the things that I've done on the job site. 14-year career with DC government, for those who don't know, had a great career, man. Occupational engineer, 2 engineering licenses while I was there. I picked up a 3rd engineering license after I resigned. Class A CDL with all endorsements. I had 3 real estate licenses at one point, Maryland, DC, Virginia. I had a DC real estate broker's license at one point too. And I did all of these things while I was still working with DC government, okay? So it can be done. Like I said, I bought my first house, then I bought a couple of investment properties as well while I was still working the job, right? So I set these things up, right? I started multiple companies while I was still working the job, right? I got these companies funded, okay? Credit card lines and credit trade lines. I bought tractor trailers before I resigned as well, right? I did all of this with the job with Jabbar. How did you do it? That's what we're talking about, not only today, but that's the inspiration behind Workforce Reset Academy, right? Sometimes all you need is a reset, right? It's not that what you're doing is not good enough. It's some of the decisions you're making within what you're doing are not good enough. But what you're doing can work if you understand how to work it. So look, the title of today's show is considered 5 reasons why you still need school. 5 reasons why you still need school. See, adults at times make mistakes in the areas of assuming when you get out of school, meaning high school or college, you don't have to learn nothing no more. You good. Once I get a job, I can take care of myself. I don't have to keep going back for continuing education and learning more skills and learning up-to-date and current information that I can apply in my life to further establish myself financially and economically so that I can always be in demand in the marketplace. And that's a mistake. For anybody who think that that's a mistake, no. You should be learning for the duration of your life. Every day should be a day that you're in school somewhere learning something from someone, right? Not necessarily going in a classroom and sitting down, but understanding that any environment you in can be a teachable environment, right? It can be school for you. Workforce Reset Academy, right? We're gonna have modules, mini courses, books, audios, training technologies inside of this platform, inside of this community where we can all learn together. There's no reason why anybody should be working on the job 5, 10, 20, 25 years and you ain't even got your house yet, right? There's no reason why you shouldn't at least have your house. And it's not the point that you want a house only for you. No, you want a house so that you can now leverage the house into a greater financial position, generating wealth or generating additional income while you still got your job. It's no reason that you work on your job and you don't at least have an LLC on paper. Why? Because the house that you live in or the apartment that you live in can now be written off as a home-based business. Your gas, electric, water, your internet, right? Your food bill, part of your office space, right? Things that you purchasing in your home now can be attached to your LLC to reduce your taxable income that you're making on the job. See, it's small things like this that allow you to now enjoy your job better and don't feel the pressure of all these entrepreneurs telling you you need to leave your job and come out here with us, right? I'm an entrepreneur full time. I'm not gonna tell nobody to come out here with us until you're ready, because that's how you get tricked. You get tricked, man. You jumping out there in the ocean before you learn how to swim. No, stay on the job. Get tapped in with the Workforce Reset. Learn the things that you need to learn about your job and about survival with the job first. Then if you still see fit for you to come out here, the way we're gonna set you up and the information we're gonna offer to you, you might not even decide you wanna be a full-time entrepreneur because of the pressure. Hello, the pressure on you being a full-time entrepreneur, you might say, man, I don't want all that pressure. The way I'm set up now on my job, I didn't know I could do all of these things. I didn't know with the income that I'm making now, if I tweaked a couple of things, if I learned some different information, if I got with the right community, right? If I got on the right schedule, the job I got now is more than enough for me to have the lifestyle that I want. I didn't know how to work the job was working me. So look, guys, without further ado, 5 reasons why you still need school. All right? 5 reasons why you still need school. All right? The first reason why you still need school because your job ain't the plan. Hello, your job isn't a plan, it's a paycheck. No, your plan is your plan. Do you know, I love my mother to life because she always supported me and my sister, first of all, and secondarily, she blessed us with discipline, order, structure, morals, principles, and values. That's a lot of things that she blessed us with, right? One of the key components to being successful in anything you do, you must have a plan. Whenever I came up with a bright idea that I needed some help with, I would go and talk to my mother. Mom, look, I got this idea. She would say, Jabbar, what's the plan? What's the plan? What are you going to do? What do you plan to do that you need my help with? If you don't have a plan, why would you even need my help in the first place? Right? You don't need my help to do nothing, Jabbar. Right? Jabbar, what's the plan? So now my question to everybody who's watching this presentation right now, what's your plan? Because your plan ain't the job. Right? Your plan ain't the job. It's a paycheck. What's the plan? When you determine what your plan is, now it makes more sense why you need the job. I'm gonna say that again for you. So many people get on the job and get stuck, and they get lost, and they drift, and they live paycheck to paycheck, and they go from weekend to weekend to weekend, never having accomplished nothing. You ain't got a nice car, you ain't got a nice house, you ain't got a nice wardrobe, your credit score ain't right, you ain't got a company set up, your health is failing, you was 45, 55, 100 pounds lighter before you start working over here. You had all your teeth before you start working here. You had all your hair before you start. All you doing is letting the job extract the best of you and you ain't getting nothing for it. What's the plan? Because I know that wasn't the plan. You didn't come over here to the job to fall off. I know you didn't come over here to the job to fall off. Hold on, family. Because I got TikTok on too, y'all. I got to make sure that the screen works. I know you didn't come over here to the job to fall off. Look, do y'all want me to put this on the board right here? Or can y'all see it on the screen right there? Put a 1 TikTok if y'all want me to write it on the board, or if y'all gonna leave it on the screen, if y'all wanted to stay on the screen, put a 2 up there. Give me a 1 if y'all want it on the board, and give me a 2 if y'all want to just keep it on the lower screen right there. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave it on the screen, right? I know you didn't come over there to the job to fall off, but if you look at yourself in the mirror, you don't look like nothing that you did when you first started over there. Yeah, you ain't got the job got you. I got a job. Yeah, you ain't got a job, the job got you. The job didn't got your glow up off for you, it didn't got your teeth up off for you, it didn't got your health up off for you, it didn't got your hair up off for you, it didn't got your money. You had more money before you started working the job. Boy, that's cold. You know really when the job got you, when you broke with the job than you was without the job. Man, I was getting more money in the street. The job got you. That's why you need Workforce Reset Academy. What's the plan? See, coming into the Workforce Reset Academy, everybody is going to be required to submit a plan. Yeah, everybody's going to be required to submit a plan. Why? Because that's going to increase the engagement of the community, and also we're gonna be able to hold each other accountable. Huh? See, I don't want you to come over here with Jabbar Brown, right, who's known to be a winner, who's known to have success, who's known to call plays like a quarterback and get in the end zone out here in the real world, in real life, to come over here and take all the information and all the resources and all the knowledge and all of the angles and the strategy and the connections and waste it and say, man, it don't work. Nah, I ain't going over there with Jabbar. That stuff don't work. It worked because it worked for me, and it'll work for you, but it can't work if you don't have a plan. So when you come over here to work with us at the Workforce Reset Academy, everybody who comes into the community, we're going to help you with a plan. Not necessarily a business plan, because that's 2 different things. The business plan is what you need to submit to the bank if you want to get funding and financing from certain agencies. The plan that we're talking about is your personal plan. What you gonna do with the information, what you gonna do with the newfound positioning that we're gonna help you get into coming over here to join the Workforce Reset community. Number 2 on our list, family. 5 reasons why you still need Skool. You need Skool. You need the Workforce Reset Academy Skool community. That's why we did that. The second thing is because your discipline doesn't come with direct deposit. How many people do we know that gets money on Friday and by Monday they don't have the same money? How many people we know that get paid on Friday and by Monday all the money gone? No discipline. Direct deposit hit on Friday, but by Monday all the money gone. No discipline. You don't have any discipline because you don't have a plan. First thing we said. Hello, look family, y'all got to give me some feedback too because you know I'm telling the truth. You got to give me some feedback if I'm telling the truth. The reason that you don't have the discipline that you need to be successful is because you don't have a plan. You don't see the outcome or the recourse for wasting your money like that because your money is not attached to any plan, right? Your money is not attached to any planned outcome. You're like, man, I'm just working, man. If I use all my money today, I'm gonna go to work next week and just get more money. You thinking if you use all your money today, you just gonna go to work and get more money. See, I never thought like that. When I first came over there to work with DC government, my plan was to get a house. That was my plan. I had a plan though. And that's why I was so successful. Right? Because I knew why I was doing the overtime. I knew why I couldn't go out with homie and them every time I got a call. I knew why I had to come in Saturday on days when I didn't feel like it, but I knew what my plan was. And my plan, because see, at that time I went back to go stay with my mom. I said, Mom, look, I want to save up and get a house. She said, all right, how much time you need? I said, no more than a year. See, she asked me what my plan was. Mom, I want to come back and get a house. She said, all right, cool. I told her what the plan was immediately. I want to come back and stay to get a house. If I would have said I would have come back, I wanted to come back and stay and I didn't have a plan, she would have said no. Right? And many of you should say no to yourself and no to wasting your money because you don't have a plan for it. See, you should really start now redirecting your money into a separate direct deposit account that you can't take from online banking or that you can't, is not attached to a card. See, I did that too. Yeah, I did that. I had money going to an account one way in, meaning it would go there automatically. Say like all the money was coming into one checking account, right? And then I had transfers from that one checking account to other bank accounts. But every bank account the money was being transferred to, I couldn't then transfer it back through online banking. Some of those accounts I had to physically go in the bank if I wanted to withdraw. What you think that did, fam? TikTok. What's up, TikTok? Right? What y'all think that did, family? By me physically having to go into the bank to get some of my money back, it deterred me from going to the bank to get the money back. Right? See, I did that on purpose. So now, you know how some people say they hide money for themselves. I don't hide money for myself. Now, I know where all my money is, right? But I do put parameters in place to curb my impulses. Hello, you got to be truthful to yourself, to thine own self be true. I know I can be impulsive. I see something I want to buy, I don't have the money immediately right now. I done use my disposable income from my budget. Oh, I know I got 7 other accounts. Man, I could just move that. Nah, no, you can't because those accounts are not attached to being able to transfer the money back. See, you could transfer the money to it, but you don't got it coming where you can transfer the money back. See? And just that moment of clarity, that small 30-minute, hour, 45-minute moment of clarity, man, you know something? I don't need to get that. I'm a chill, man. I'm cool on that. And it helped me save my money. My plan was to buy a house, right? And I bought my house. And I figured out how to now take that same discipline and that same focus and now translate that across a successful career. And that's what we want to help you guys with through Workforce Reset Academy. So the second thing of our 5 reasons why you still need Skool, because discipline doesn't come with direct deposit, and we're going to help you get more discipline with your time and with the opportunity that the job is offering everybody. Every job got opportunity, and if it don't, we're gonna help you now be able to identify that so you can make a better decision on if you wanna stay or if you should go. The third thing on our list, and I'm enjoying this too, y'all. This is really like a passion project for me too, right? Because anybody who know me know I've been working for a long time. Even when I was in the streets, I was working, right? I've been working for a long time, and I found success over the course of my career. My lifetime success rate in career performance and earnings, I had success. That's just it, man, right? Everybody not gonna go to the league, NBA, MLB, basketball, football, golf, hockey, baseball, boxing. We make the mistake of only thinking that the successful people are the athletes and the entertainers. No, people who work jobs can be successful too. Hello, working class Americans can be successful as well. You have to know how to look at success. Manhood mentor. You gotta know how to look at success to now determine and identify when you are currently successful. Don't let nobody take your success away. The third thing and the third reason why, hold on y'all, there you go. The third thing and the third reason why you still need school, because motivation is gonna fade, right? Motivation is gonna fade. Wait, Jabbar, what does that really mean? Because if we come work with you in the Workforce Reset Academy, you gonna need us to be motivated. Well, listen, we all gonna need all of us to be motivated, but it's much easier to stay motivated when you got other motivated people around you. Shout out to my brother, Motivated Greg, right? It's much easier to stay motivated when you got other motivated people around you. See, you're not gonna be motivated by yourself. You ever been somewhere and you the only person there that seemed to be positive? You feel me? You ever been that person that everybody called because you always positive, or everybody called because you always optimistic, or everybody called because you always creative and you got a broad perspective on the outlook of how things can be converted into a constructive situation as opposed to a destructive situation, a positive situation as opposed to a negative situation? I've been that person. I've been that person in many instances, right? But it always feels better when you got multiple persons around you that's like that, because you might be the person at some point who need to engage with somebody else, huh? You might be the person who need a set of jumper cables put on them at some point. You're like, oh, okay, man, I got the community over here, right? I got the community over here that I can talk to about getting into it with my supervisor. I got the community over here that I can talk to about what I'm supposed to do now that I checked off certain goals on my plan, and now it's time to level my plan up and take my plan to the next level. You got a community of like-minded individuals who understand some of your same struggles. It's gonna be all types of us in there, y'all, right? Doctors, lawyers, right? Business owners, right? Drivers, admin people, HR people, right? Police officers, firemen. Anybody who's in the working class American culture or the working class culture globally, worldwide, period, you want to get plugged in with the Workforce Reset Academy. This is going to be one of the best things that ever happened to you. Why? Because now we see you. How many times the working class people get overlooked? They looking at you like you work for them. No, you really work for you, but you work with them, huh? See, it's all about that mindset shift. You never went to a job to go to a job that had nobody downing you and down talking you and trying to marginalize you and make it like your abilities and your skills ain't as valuable as they are. No, when you get plugged in with the community, now you're gonna have a better understanding of how you should feel and how to handle how you feel, huh? We know sometimes those supervisors can pull on your battery. The managers can pull on your battery so viciously and sadistically that and make you don't even want to go back to work sometime because you feel like you're going to hurt somebody. Nah, don't hurt them. Get plugged in with the Workforce Reset Academy. Yeah, and we're going to have tools and resources to show you how to manage yourself and how to manage that situation so you stick to the plan, which is the first reason why you came to work with us, because now it's time for you to get something out of working at that job too. All right, that's 3 things on our list, y'all. Hold on, boom. The fourth thing on the list of reasons why, that's right, man, drop some fire in the chat. Come on, family. Drop some fire in the chat if y'all know we cooking right here. See, we came back for you, man, right? It's a lot of people that didn't forget about you, man. It's a lot of people that didn't forget about you in this world. A lot of people, we didn't forget about you, man, nor did we forget where we came from. Workforce Reset Academy, click that link that's scrolling down there where it say, oh, man, I forgot, I meant to tell y'all about the book too. Grab the book too. Oh, the book gonna be inside the academy too. Yeah, so look, for anybody who didn't buy the book, Highway or the Highway, Breaking Habits to Break Your Bank Account, If you didn't buy the book gonna be inside the academy as well. Click that link right there, school.com/workforce reset. So look, the fourth thing on the list of reasons why you need school, why you still need school, because manhood and any other type of commitment needs receipts. Very important. Manhood, and I know the women love that. Women love when I get on the men. Yeah, that's right, get on and tell them. I got you, baby, don't worry about it. Manhood need receipts, and so do other things as well. Any other type of commitment, right? There's no reason why you should be in the same position that you in today that you were in 5 years prior, or even 1 year prior. There's no reason why you should be in the same position 10 years later that you were in on day one. You ain't got a raise, you ain't got a promotion, you ain't moved to another agency, another department. Well, I love my company, that's cool, but you don't need to stay in that same position in your company. Why? Because you could be blocking somebody else's blessing. Huh? You could actually be blocking somebody else's blessing because you won't derive courage in yourself and level up. Well, I don't want to learn no more. That's where you're going wrong at. That's where you're going wrong at. When you stop learning, you start losing. Hello, when you stop learning is when you start losing. Why? Don't you see AI here now? What you think they're going to do with you if you don't learn, for one, how to navigate the climate that we're in, and two, how to be a forward thinker? See, we're going to teach you all this. See, you got to learn how to be a forward thinker and not see the job only for what it is today, but see the job for what it's going to be tomorrow and the year after that. Right? Because now that's going to help you to say, oh, I might need to leave. I might need to now start shuffling my resume around into a company with broader opportunity, even though I'm still working in the same capacity. Right? And you could have been thinking, man, you know how sometimes you got to hear somebody say something and then you can acknowledge that you've been thinking about it. See, that's the benefit and the beauty of working with like-minded individuals. You might already been thinking like this, but you didn't have the courage to make the move because you don't have the support system. Workforce Reset Academy, right? Come and get the support system that you need to be able to talk to other people who may be thinking the same way, and now y'all can collaborate on how y'all going to acquire these skills along with the resources we're going to give you so that you can now become more effective and more efficient in your career path. And the fifth thing on our list for today, y'all, the fifth reason on the list of 5 reasons why you still need school, the number 5 reason is because the streets, the system, and the government don't care. Government been shut down right now for how long, family? Government been shut down right now for how long, family? How long the government been shut down, man? Is it 2 weeks now, 3 weeks now, a month? I don't know. I'm being honest with you. I don't know. I don't work with the government no more. You know what I'm saying? I already, right? And I'm not down to nobody. My heart go out to you. My heart go out to you, but more importantly, see, not only do you ever had somebody who see you in a bad position and they got the power to help, but they don't help you? They tell you that they praying for you, but they don't offer no assistance physically that they could do for you right now. You ever seen somebody do that? Jesus Christ talked about them same people. Jesus said, don't be the person when you see a homeless person that needs some food, you say, I'm gonna pray for him. Jesus told you that. Jesus said, don't be that person that a homeless man needs some food, but you say you're gonna pray for him and you got the money or the ability to buy him food right now. The 5th reason why you still need school, Workforce Reset School, is because the streets, the system, and the government don't care about you. The streets, the system, and the government don't care about you. Yeah. You got to care enough about yourself to prepare yourself so that whatever the government going to do, you're going to be good. You got to start looking at yourself like, yeah, I work with this company. I don't work for this company. I work for myself, so I always got to put myself in the best possible position to win. Right? You want to come work with some winners. You want to come work with some people who understand where you're at, who understand where you're trying to go. Man, I should have been had my house. You right, you should have been had your house. You right, you should have been had your house. Many working class individuals get mad at the wealthy and get mad at the rich because they playing a different game. And the game that they playing is leverage. Every one of those wealthy and rich people got real estate. Every one. Every one of them know how to use the 401k account as an investment account. Every one. Every one. You can do all that while keeping your job. And then when you learn how to do these things, you discover that, man, the job ain't really so bad. I just needed to learn how to use what the job was providing to me all along. Right? Because the streets don't care. The system don't care and the government don't care. But lucky for you, Jabbar Brown cares. It's just what it is. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be doing it. I done gave away so much stuff for free before I even asked anybody to pay for anything. We done gave away so much stuff for free. And even the knowledge that I'm giving away right now and is inside the academy is worth well more than what the price point is. None of the millionaires and billionaires is coming back to come holler at you. Nobody in the government is turning on no camera teaching you nothing for free. None of them ain't teaching you nothing for free. And you know it. And you know who their names are because they blast across your social media feed all day, every day, talking to you about the same stuff. And all them do is tell you about the other side. Oh, well, the Republicans doing this. Oh, well, the Democrats doing this. Meanwhile, you about to get put out. You in the food bank line trying to get food. You juggling, paying bills late, calling people to borrow money. Whole time, them people can sign something, the pen might have been swore. They can sign something, open everything back up, reduce the cost, and send out stimulus checks the same way they did before, if they really cared about you. But meanwhile, you got your brother right here, who been in the position that y'all been in. I've been in working class America. My whole life I've been working. My whole life I've been working, family. That's why I know what works. Right? I've been working my whole life. And I plan on working my whole life. Why? Because I love it. Oh, yes. 6 foot John reporting for duty. I love the work. I love it. I love it. I love it. Do you know what the great equalizer is out here? It's work ethic. Yeah, it ain't money. It ain't money. It's work ethic. Somebody can scam and get money. Somebody can inherit money, right? Somebody can be on the inside of systemic economic injustice and receive a financial windfall that they didn't work for. Yeah. So you could come up with money that was undue and unjust to you, but you know one thing you can't fake? You can't fake work ethic. Hello, you can't fake that. Yeah, nobody can fake work ethic. If you lazy, you lazy. If you lazy, you lazy. Yeah, we know you lazy, man. First of all, it starts with this here. Yeah, first of all, it starts with your torso. Yeah, you don't take care of yourself. You ain't got the energy to do it. Hello, your relationships, you don't take care of the relationships. You ain't got the energy to do it. Hello, you don't take care of your finances. You ain't got the energy to do it. Right, you ain't got the financial, you ain't got the mental stamina, the mental energy to do it. You ain't got the emotional energy to take care of your relationships. You ain't got the physical energy to take care of your physical body. All the women should be feeling me on that. Yeah, you know when a man lazy because you see the outward example of how he carrying himself and how he presenting himself. And every man know that. See, men do a lot of faking and capping too. They do a lot of faking and capping and high side, man. A lot of them. Yeah, one thing you can't fake and cap and high side on is their work ethic. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's that work ethic. It's your decision making. Yeah, how you been making your decisions out here? Yeah, where your skills at? Yeah, I know you done stunted up on some money. You done stole something from somebody. You done done something illegal. You done scammed somebody. You done finagled some paperwork. Yeah, where your work ethic at though? What consistent example do you have of making good decisions? Hello, yeah, or putting other people in position to win. Right, because you're a quarterback, because you quarterbacking plays and you know how to get on the first down. Then you know how to take that first down and then get another one. Then you know how to take that first down and get another one. Now you done got in the end zone so many times, you can come back around and help other people get in the end zone with the same playbook that you used to use yourself. Workforce. So look, family, that's my time for today. We wanted to do the announcement show. All right. We wanted to let everybody know Workforce Reset Academy. We're excited about it. We're proud of it. We know it's gonna help a lot of people, right? We know this academy is gonna help a lot of people. It's many more people that work jobs and that wanna remain in the workforce than that wanna come out here full-time entrepreneur, and we coming back to get you. So look, y'all be blessed. Y'all gonna be hearing from us real soon. Click that link right there, and we're gonna put the link in the bio as well.